Hey there, guys and gals. It's Barbie Figueroa with risemarketinganddesign.com, and thank you so much for watching my video. And today we have a completely different change of scenery. Actually, this is where I was filming my videos, I don't know, almost 3 years ago, before I, did my little office studio and stuff like that. And the reason I'm down here today is because I haven't done a video in 2 weeks, and I wanted to share with you not only why, but some of the things that I learned because of the 2 weeks that I had to take off. All right. And so I'm down here and kind of whispering. I gotta be very, very quiet because we're hunting rabbits. I have to be very quiet because my husband is sleeping upstairs. Okay. So basically, I just wanted to share with you really quickly that, and I'm sure that some of you don't even realize that, maybe that I haven't uploaded, maybe you have, but I haven't disappeared. As many of you know that have been following me for a while, I've been working really, really hard to build my business online. And, before I started building my business, I was just like all over the place, lack of focus, shiny ball syndrome, the whole 9 yards, and then a hurricane hit and I was like left with no income, in the pipeline for the next month, and here I am, I was like 47 years old, 46, 47. And I'm like, how many times more am I going to go through this? You know what I mean? Like how many more emergencies have to happen before like I'm just basically caught without a net, And so that's when I was like, I gotta get serious. I have to do the work. I have to align with, a business, an opportunity, whatever, that is going to pay me recurring income. I need to automate my business. I need to put, take the time and put systems in place that are still going to work for me, even, when I cannot be on my computer, so I can still make money, And it's almost like, God helped align everything so that then I would, discover the all-in-one digital marketing platform that I'm aligned with. Now, it's not the only thing that I do, but it's a big part of what I do. And because, I teach people digital marketing and how to launch their businesses online. So, it is that tool is like the backbone of everything that I do, but it has an affiliate program, right? So some of you have been watching me since I first started, with this opportunity back in March of 2018. And I started doing videos and being very consistent and all these things. And, within my first year, I closed out the years like number 12. And then the second year, I like closed out at like number 5. And now I've been holding in the top 10, and all that's great. I surpassed over $200,000 in commissions, mostly residual. And so then, everything is swimming along. Everything's going great. We're about to launch the new version of the all-in-one digital marketing platform, which is Builderall 5.0 this Thursday, actually. And then 2 weeks ago, out of the clear blue sky, without having any idea that it was going to happen, my husband has a medical emergency that forced us to take him to the hospital, and he had to have emergency surgery. But before he had the surgery, they had to stabilize him for about a week. Thank God it wasn't life-threatening, but it could have been. And I don't want to go into too much detail because a lot of that, it's private, but he's okay now, right? So that was August 9th, I believe. And now it's August 24th. So he got home last Monday. And yesterday, Monday, August 23rd, that made what? 2 weeks from the incident, 1 week from him actually getting out of the hospital. He was in the hospital for an entire week. That means that it was just me and my 3 boys and the dog, obviously. And we had to obviously not only, do the things that he would do around the house, but then the worry of him being in the hospital and all that stuff. God is good. He got out fine. He's recovering. And he's gonna be okay. Obviously, he's fine. But here's the thing: it was an emergency. I did not know it was going to happen. We did not know it was going to happen. Okay. And because of the work, I want you to hear me clearly, because there's some of you right now that are not totally all in your business. You are not completely all in. You're still dilly-dallying. There's something holding you back. Maybe you're just out there still chasing money and not building anything, okay? I want to tell you from personal experience, this is just like this, heed the warning, heed the call, learn from my experience, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing right now, you've got to do these 3 things, okay? These 3 things. You have got to work in faith, okay? You have got to have faith. It's actually my team slogan: faith, focus, and massive action. You have got to have faith, and you have got to continue to market. You've got to continue, creating content. You have got to keep doing things consistently, okay? And have the faith. Faith is the belief in something that does not exist yet, but knowing that it will, okay? You have got to have faith that even when it doesn't feel like anything is happening, that because you are taking, action, it all works together, and you are working in faith that something is bound to manifest from everything that you're doing. And that even if things are maybe not working, you can recalibrate and get back on track, okay? That's number 1. You got to work in faith. Work faith blindly, knowing that all the actions that you take are eventually going to manifest. For example, a gardener, they plant a seed in the ground, right? They know that if they water the seed, they nurture the soil, they give it sun, all that stuff, something's bound to grow. Something's bound to grow. They know that if they put a watermelon seed in the ground, they know that a watermelon is going to come out. They know, they don't think a tomato is going to come out. If you plant a watermelon seed into the ground, a watermelon is going to come out. Okay, that's the kind of faith that you have to have when you're building your business. Okay, number 2, you have to have focus. You have, building the foundation for a business that's going to continue to pay you money during an emergency. Because see, a lot of people online, they focus on, oh, you want to make money so you can go on vacation and buy yourself a new car and do all these things. But let me tell you, at my age, I'm thinking a little bit differently. I don't know if it's because of my age or my life experience, but in my age, I'm thinking different things. I'm thinking, my father passed away last year. I was out for 2 weeks, okay? And then I myself had to have a medical procedure last year, you know what I mean? And I needed the time off to do that and to recover, okay? And then, now this thing happens with my husband, all right? And thank the good Lord, thank God, okay? The money continued to come in because of the work, the focused work I did 2 years ago. Because of the focused work I did 2 years ago, it still continues to pay me, because it is super important that you build a solid foundation. Don't chase dollars for the sake of chasing dollars. Build a foundation. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a background in construction. Before I started this online thing, I worked for in the construction industry. I worked for different contractors. The very first contractor that I worked for, actually, that was an interior contractor. The first one that I worked out in the field, okay, was for a forming contractor. If you don't know what a forming contractor is, those are the guys in charge of the concrete. Everything that's concrete, the forming contractor is in charge of, okay? That includes the pillars in the ground, the foundation slabs of the building, okay? And here in South Florida, you got to build those buildings to code so that they can withstand a hurricane, okay? Now, when I first joined this business, I was literally at the other side of a hurricane. We got hit by a hurricane, which is what woke me up to finally getting serious about my business. But what I just went through with my husband felt like a hurricane, okay? And we didn't see it coming. So if you want to build a business that's going to continue to pay you, even when you're not on your computer, or when life happens unexpectedly, when things happen in life, like lockdowns, medical emergencies, deaths in the families, all those things, your business is not going to withstand it if you didn't take the time to build a solid foundation. Just like in a building, you've got to, put, you've got to put the pillars in the ground, and then they have to actually, fumigate the soil, and then put down the the rebar and all that stuff. I don't forget all the technical terms, but then they have to put the slab, and the slab is what holds up the building. Okay. Without a solid foundation, the building crumbles. You understand? So this is my call to you to get serious and build a solid foundation. Do not look here, do not look there. Focus on the one thing that you're working on right now until you have built a stable foundation. You can't build 3 buildings at the same time. You have to start. You can't start and stop and start and stop and start and stop and think that you're going to build something that matters. You know what I mean? So faith, focus, and then you have to take massive action. Now, I before I started, before I, finally got serious about my business, I was the queen of mediocrity. Okay. I was the queen of mediocrity. I was never consistent, lack of focus, shiny ball syndrome. My attention was like a pinball machine. Okay. It was like bing, 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 bing. And I could never get anything really off the ground, which is why I was stuck in just doing web design for clients. You know what I mean? When I finally got serious about building this kind of business, which is basically like a network marketing business, because in network marketing, you're building, teams. And even though what I do is kind of like 2-tier affiliate marketing, still network marketing, because you're building a team, you're building a network, right, of people who are paying for a service every single month, recurring, right? So, now I don't want to say take pride, because that's such a ugly word, but now I'm just now I feel like I take pride in the fact that I am the queen of consistency, right? I do my videos and all that stuff. But guess what? Didn't expect what happened to my husband to happen. So I was out for 2 weeks. But you know what? I still was making commissions. I was still making commissions. Why? Because I worked with faith. I had a laser focus, and I took massive action without ceasing. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope it inspires you. I hope it motivates you. Guys, no one is going to do this for you. You have got to put whatever it is that's going on inside your mind that is keeping you from really playing big and playing all in. You've got to find a way to just come to peace with it, reconcile it, forgive it, whatever it is. You have got to, if you let me put it to you this way. I have a lot of people that fill out my survey when they do my 5-day how to sell without selling challenge, or when they join my team. A lot of people I want to build a residual income like you have. I want to have the success that you have, things like that. That's great. And I would love that for each and every one of you, everyone that crosses my path. But are you willing to do the work that it takes? Are you willing to apply these disciplines? I had a mentor who used to call them the disciplines of doership. Are you willing to apply the disciplines of doership to make it happen? I highly encourage you to do it. It's work that's worth doing. And if you want to really make that money that's going to continue to pay you long after you did the work, then you have to put in your part. You got to put in your part. So anyway, guys and gals, I just want to share that with you really quickly. Again, I hope that inspires you. I hope it motivates you, and let it be a warning. Sometimes it's better to learn from our own experiences, because then we actually, we internalize it and we actually learn, and that's one of the things that this experience taught me, that you can't mess around. Internet marketing is not a hobby or a plaything. It is legit a real thing. You are in a position where you can totally impact people's lives, make an incredible income, if you choose the right business, you can have now money and recurring money, which is the best money to have. Passive is good, recurring is better. Trust me. And if you have both, you've struck gold. So if you want to know what I'm doing, I will have links for you right below this video. This is not meant to be like a business video, but it's more of, I have to make it a business lesson, you know, at the end of the day. You know why? Because your business is an extension of who you are. It is a reflection of who you are, right? And so if your business is like, you know, are all over the place, it's because you're and you're all over the place, okay? So if you want to build a business that continues to pay you even when you're not on your computer, you have got to build that solid foundation. So I highly encourage you to start building that solid foundation right now, okay? Anyway, guys and gals, I'm not going to send you to any links or anything like that today. You can always look in my description box if you want to check out, you know, different, you know, trainings that I have, or academies or free things that you can check out. I'll have some links in my description box, but I just wanted to bring that to you, let you know that I haven't disappeared. I just, you know, he's still recovering, honestly. And so, but now it's like I finally was able to, like, you know, do my hair, do my makeup, feel like somewhat normal. And so hopefully within these next few weeks, he'll be feeling better and better and better, and we'll get back to business. So anyway, guys and gals, I love you so much. I hope that this video taught you something. And yeah, I will see you very soon. Love you all. Bye.